Check 1 2 1 1 1 2. Check. Huh? Yeah, there we go. But $1. What you got going on this scene? That's what I'm talking about right there. That sounds mighty, mighty good. Yes, sir, it do. Mighty, mighty good. All right, looks good. Looks good. About as good as I can get her done, I guess. Now we just wait on the masses. Wait on the masses. How about it, Mr. James? You doing good? All right, Mister. Good deal. Glad to hear it. All right, man. There it is. Couldn't find my. There we are. Now then, I can see what's going on. Woo! We'll give it about, we'll do a little old, we'll do a couple of 45-second runs, 50-second runs, and we'll kick it off and get her going. Maybe somebody want to buy some knives tonight. I got a couple I need to save. Home of 100 beautiful knives, and that's great right there. That's that right there. Did he kick us off? I don't understand. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to change something. Let me do this right here. Maybe that's. Don Dollar, you still seeing everything? Hear me okay? Anybody hear me okay? Anybody in the room? Looks good, sounds great. Thank you, James. What I need to do different with a clock? Like Jerry. Like Billy. Dwayne. So we're going to check this thing out and see what. So I went live private this afternoon on YouTube and let it run for 2 hours on private. And not one glitch. Lag, Carl. And so we're going to see if we can figure out why we glitch. Lag, boss man. I don't know. I don't understand what's going on. I've changed everything I know to change. And like I say, I went for right at, it was an hour and 57 minutes live without one little hiccup or anything. And just letting it sit there on camera, just going live, everything going. While I was live on Facebook on another system and didn't have any problems at all. Well, we're already a minute longer than we were last night. So I just don't understand. It's already hiccuped once since I've been on. It just at about the same time interval. We'll do one last one if anybody wants to check their lag and see where they at. Maybe they should be between 3 and 5 seconds. I hope that's where we're at anyway. Between 3 and 5 should be about where we're at. Lag, Dwayne. Don Dollar, I'm sorry. Do it again, Don, because I looked down at the clock. Don Dollar, Dwayne, Carl. Four seconds. I like 4 seconds. 3 to 5 is what it's supposed to be. It'll be just a touch slower if you've got an older device. I've also noticed it's a touch slower if you do it on a laptop. 3 to 5 should be where you're landing. All right, guys and gals, we got a lot of stuff that I need to move and a lot of stuff I'd love to sell tonight. We'll run some timed pieces. We'll run some no time pieces. We'll run some takes. I'm fairly easy to work with. Don, I'm sorry, I was not looking, Don Coleman. Might want to check it again, Don. We'll do some takes. I just think got some stuff I want to move. Got a few things I want to say on Don lag. There you are. I got some pretty pieces. Pretty pieces. Looking for a new knife or an older knife. I got that too. So, anyhow, without further ado, I guess we'll get a rolling. Maybe everybody's in here wants to buy something tonight. I got some beautiful pieces. I tell you what, this right here is an absolute gorgeous piece. That is an Avalon Baby Doc Testy Double X on the bolster. Avalon Baby Doc. That is a brand spanking new one. June the 2nd of 25. This is pretty on one side as it is the other. Absolutely gorgeous knife. I don't know how anybody could fuss about that. Guys, if anybody's interested in it, I don't even want to clamp it down to that magnet. I don't even like having it under this rubber band. But if anybody's interested, it does come in the clamshell, brand new from case. I think it's a, make sure myself, yeah, 150 start on the Avalon Baby Doc, Avalon Baby Doc. That is not Coraline. That is genuine Avalon. That is a honey of a piece. If you're looking for a honey, there's a honey right out of the gate. You need one. There you go. 150 will start the clock. If anybody's interested, it may be too early to start something that high. But I thought might as well go big or go home, right? Go big or go home. Let you look at it a few more seconds. We'll slip her on back toward the back. Not sure why my message went out the way it did. It should have went out with a picture, but it didn't. I don't know why. It just gave a address, but maybe that address takes it over. I don't know. Maybe it takes it where it goes. Messing that message in the little phone. Let's see what this is. All right. All right, we'll slip this one back for just a little while. It's a pretty piece, though, for $150 on genuine Avalon. Gorgeous, baby doll. Gorgeous. Appaloosa to the left of the case badge. Here. Or back here. This one here is a 08 little half Whittler. Look at all the blue and the purple and the gray, the brown speckle. The thing is absolutely gorgeous. A6208, 1979 model. 1979. A6208. Single dot. She's sure enough real deal. A6208. She is a pretty thing. $19.79 Appaloosa half Whittler mint. Guys, that's as good as they go. Anybody's interested in the little Whittler there, little 79 Whittler, guys, we'd run it. Somebody wanted to start it at 140, 140, 140, and we'll run that clock on an Appaloosa A6208 1979. Absolute. I mean, look at the beam of light coming off that blade shining around. Ooh, doggy. That thing is an absolute gorgeous piece. 140. That thing is pretty. It may be too early in the night. I get it. That right there is a pretty piece. That is a pretty piece. That there can live here as long as it wants to. I don't believe that's about as clean a one as I've ever seen. Right back over here, like so. What do you say, Wesley Crow? How are you tonight? What you looking for tonight, Mr. Wesley? Lee, I've got it. I still got it. I bet you don't have this one. 2003 bright green peanut. I bet you don't have that. 2003. Oh, that's a pretty thing there. Look the color in that green. $2003 bright green peanut. I mean, she's as mint as they come. $80 on this here bright green. $80 will start the clock on it. The thing's about as good as that's as good a one as you're gonna come right there. Start the clock. You saying take off on it, Lee? $80 start the clock. I just need an 80 on the screen. I got an 80 and rolling, Mr. Lee Lucas, on the bright green peanut mud. Thank you, sir. Be the bidder, it will sell. New in the box. Original box. Be the bidder, here we go. First knife of the night going out of the gate. Got something over there in the orange, but I ain't sure what it is. West out look. Lee takes it. No objectors. The dandy little rascal. $80 on Mr. Lucas. Thank you, sir. There's your humdinger. Humdinger. Put a LL on that sticker right there. Over here and look just a second. We'll see what else we got. Let me get you wrote down. Orange trappers or copper locks. Let's see. I need to put your name on this card. Lee Lucas. Got you. Number. Thank you, Lee. Let's see. Somebody asked about an orange. Here's what I've got in orange tonight. Here's what I've got in orange tonight. What about Mr. Jerome? Mr. Wesley, I have a orange mini trapper. That'd be a dandy for you. If you don't have that one or would love a second one, there's you a good orange mini trapper. I'd sell that one right there and start the clock at a $45 bill. New in the box. New in the old box. At a $45 bill if you wanted a second one. On a good mini trapper. Orange in color she is. All you got to do is put a 45 on the screen and we'll take off on it. 45 will Mr. Wesley be the bidder. She will leave out of here on a good orange. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. $45 of Wesley. Wesley, I don't have a full-size trapper tonight. I think I sold the orange one last Friday night. I had a full-size orange, full-size trapper last Friday night, and I sold it. Got a peanut, and I've got the Sasquatch Sodbuster in orange. Thank you, Mr. Wesley. I'll put that right there on you. Thank you. I appreciate you bidding on that one. You got a little bargain, I believe, $45. I believe you got a little bargain. So I got an orange peanut, which I hadn't had in a minute. And I've got an orange Sasquatch. You are fine, and I appreciate you slipping in here. Thank you, Lee. All right, thank you for the purchase, Mr. Wesley. Let me get a WC put on that. Number 2's in the books. This is the little orange peanut. There's an orange peanut. Look at that. Must have been in some red clay dirt to make that peanut turn orange. There it is. Little orange peanut looks like it right there. Guys, I'll do it. Same money, $45. Brand new in the box, $45 on an orange peanut. $45 and gone. Just be a bidder is all you got to do. Just be a bidder. That's all you got to do. We're going to run this Sasquatch next. I'll set it right there and you can be gandering at it. Little orange Sasquatch. $45 of Lee on the peanut, 20 seconds. Hope everybody's had a good day. Five insurance out at the moment. You got it unopposed there, Lee Lucas. Got a way to do it. One orange peanut for Mr. Lee Lucas. At a $45 bill. Thank you, sir. What about it, Mr. Greg? How are you, my friend? Two good ones. Thank you so much. Now for the Sasquatchy. Little sod buster, Sasquatch. Good old Sasquatch. Details so good in that thing. Brand new knife. This is a special factory order. Special factory order from Case. It is from Case. There's where Case put their mark on it. Sasquatch. Orange Synthetic Smooth Sod Buster Jr. Guys, we'll run it at $55. I'd be a dandy. I'd be a bargain. $55 on a Sasquatch sod. New in the box. New in the box. Hey now, let's go. Here we go down hard. Hey now, I got 55. Hey now, who be 60? Mr. Tom got it leaded. I see you, Mr. Anthony. Come on in there and hit him, bump him one time. I wouldn't let him get away with it. $60, there we go. Get it out of there. Tom, you gonna let him do that to you? I wouldn't. You let him push you around like that. Y'all remember spit on my hand? 60 with Mr. Anthony. Feel a snap coming on. Clocks are running. 4, 3, 2, 1. 60 with Anthony. Hello, Miss Deborah. Put an AC on that one for the air condition. And yours. Tom broke. I hear you, Tom broke. Tom broke. Oh, my goodness. That'd be a shame. Well, if Tom broke, let me get out some red ones. If Connie ain't broke, I'll just change game plans. Brian Crabtree will be with us tomorrow, Lee. And he sent me a few pictures, and I'm going to tell you, I'm excited because I think that's going to be a great sale. It may be the biggest one we've had in a while. He got that at a whopping 60. That's cheap on a Sasquatch. Thank you. Appreciate everybody on that. Now, what was we doing? He asked about a whittler that's not a seahorse. I don't think I've got a whittler that's not a seahorse tonight. That's something I need to start looking for, though, isn't it? Whittlers. I can run it. I'll be on Zoom, so we can run it. It won't hurt to run it. All right, now I'm going to slip over here and look at him. Why can't we get Case? Look at this thing. Strawberry bone, Pinched bolsters. Look at the color. Called Strawberry Bone. Rough Rider Strawberry Bone. Full-size trapper. Just an absolute beaut. Strawberry Bone. Is that thing not pretty? And look what a cute box it comes in. Strawberry Bone. Deluxe quality knives. There she is, boys and girls. Hey, all it takes to get this thing off the table is a 20, what is that, 20? Just make $20 start. I got 20 and rolling, Mr. Don, 35 Jerome, be the bidder on the Strawberry Bone. That thing is pretty. Strawberry Bone. Strawberries look like all they need just pour a little sugar on, let them sit in the bowl. That'd be good. Insurance bid on the table. Strawberry Bone full-size tractor. It is a pretty thing. You got you a ding. Any user folding hunters, Mr. Wesley. Do I? Think on that one a second. Seemed like I had something that was a user, but I have to think where it's at. Thank you, Mr. Jerome and Miss Kitty. Number 30. Okay. You're gonna have to give me a minute on the. I'm gonna have to think on that user hunter. Not sure. All right, let's roll back over. Let's pull out us a pretty one right here. Guys, let's let this thing get off the table quick and in a hurry. Guys, it'll be one of the prettiest ones we run all night. They don't care if it is early in the night. It's still a beautiful piece. It is absolutely. We're going to follow up a red Rough Rider with a red case. Look at him. Look at that red. That is an absolute gorgeous. If you like good red bone, there it is. That's a pretty. Look. Ooh, I like it when they little. Ooh. Yes, sir. Look at there. Little skin off spot right there. I love to see those kind of things. A little bit of white down here, a little speckling. Yes, sir. There's your dandy if somebody wants a good pretty red one for $55. Good pretty red one at $55. That's a dandy dark red bone standard jig trapper. $55. That'd be a sweetie honey. If anybody can use it, take off on it. $55 on a pretty red one. That nerd due for Saturday night. Let's go with it, Mr. Tom. Thank you for the starting bid. We gone. We rolling. Y'all are awesome. Let's see. $55 Tom. I do not see a user hunter tonight, Mr. Wesley. I do apologize for not having one. Well, there's Tom money and then there's red knife money. Thank you, Mr. Tom. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. Who could let that thing sit around for $55? That's just too cheap. That's just too cheap. Look at there. I like the way it's rolling. We've sold 6 knives and 5 buyers. Y'all are awesome. Oh, all right. Let's see. That was the case. Let's roll right back over to a Rough Rider. Now, I kept me, making sure this ain't mine. I kept me one of these. I'm going to see how to preach this Sunday. These things are pretty. This is genuine ram's horn. That right there ain't screaming Sunday toter. I don't know. Just oil right there. It wipes off. Look at that. Ram's horn bone. That thing is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. You can't fuss about that. That's pretty. I got $40. Be the better. Hey, listen, if y'all want one of them tonight on this ram's horn, I'm gonna get this first and no doubt. But look, I think I got these on the deal. Look, if y'all want one of these tonight, $18. $18. $18. Anybody, I've got about 5 of them. If anybody wants one of them good ram's horn stock 2-blade Stockmans, $18 tonight. I got 4 more if anybody wants them. $18. I got a bargain on them. And I like I say, I'll show you. Here's mine right here. This is going home with me. There's mine. I'll be toting that tomorrow. Sunday. You want one, Miss Deborah? You got it. Anybody else want one? $18. I got 3 more left. I got them in a bargain. Greg, you want one? You got it. Anybody else want one right quick? All right, let me get these rolled in right quick. It's a pretty little nice for $18. I got a deal on them. I bought a feller out that was he thought he was gonna get in the Rough Rider business, and it didn't take for him. And I whittled on his price and got it down there where I could buy them. Done good on that. That was a good bargain. Mr. Don Dollar, you need one of them? I got you one right here. Thank you, sir. Ain't no need me making big money on them. Just pass on the deal. Ain't that what you're supposed to do? Pass on the deal. All right. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all want to talk about that? Oh, there. Talk about the little Chevy knife. All right. Let me get these ladies. Let me get all these RAM put up right quick. I don't want them getting out. Be button on something. Look at this Chevrolet. Chevrolet. Made in the USA, WRKs and Sons. Chevrolet Antique Bone Smooth Trapper. What about it, Dennis Bradford? Chevrolet, right there is a dandy. Look at this thing. Look at the stars embedded in that bolster. Look at that Chevrolet and that bow tie on it. Look at the stripes over here. Stars and stripes. My goodness, what a good looking knife. Antique bone, full size trapper. Boy, that thing is nice. That's a sweetie of a sweet. Hey guys, that right there, we can let go at a good price. If somebody started it, that thing ought to be $119, it says, but I'm gonna look. I'll start it tonight if somebody go $85, $85. That is licensed product, got the license little deal on it. I got one, Miss Julia, and if I didn't, I'd give him mine. I got one right here. We'll put one on it right there. Let me put you one on there. You got it. That would be Mr. Morgan's RAM. $85 on the Chevrolet full-size Trapper. Anybody want to jump on that one and take off? You got it, Miss Julia. Thank you so much. Anybody on the Chevrolet? Nobody wants that Chevrolet? Goodness, there's a bargain, $85 on a $120 line. Dog that thing. Oh, we gone. It's out of here. Be the bidder. $40. You got a bargain. Nobody opposed you. That's a good knife. That's pretty nice. Collector's item, like there it is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That is yours, my friend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now let's go back over to do a ocean wave bone. Ocean wave bone. Oh, look what the color on this thing. Rough Rider Ocean Wave Bone. That is absolutely gorgeous. I love the colors they put in these things. Brand spanking new Rough Rider. That is the only one of them I got now. You'll have to bid on it. Ocean Wave. Be the bidder. I got 40 and rolling. That thing is pretty. That thing is pretty. Forty with Jerome. Here we go. Thank you. The swinging. I do believe. Pretty thing. Thank you much. Let me see. Let's go and do a case knife. I don't know which way to go, but look. Somebody bound to need this knife. You ain't got it in your collection, you need it. And I'm gonna run it at wholesale cost. Just because I've had it a couple of weeks, so this will be one of the specials of the night. If you like Seahorse Whittlers, here's your dandy. I don't know why Seahorse Whittlers so much higher, but they are. This is the pretty. That is the red micarta. That's one of the new colors of the year. That is the Seahorse Whittler. Seahorse Whittler. $75 on a Seahorse Whittler. Seahorse Whittler. And it is carbon steel. Carbon steel Seahorse Whittler. You want it? $75. So start the clock. She's out of here, boys and girls. Get her did. $80 with Morgan. $80 with Morgan. $100 with Mr. Jerome. Y'all wondering what I'm doing. I really thought I had 2 of them. I guess I do. I'm gonna try to accommodate both of them. But I don't guess I do. I thought I had 2 of them things. But I'll look, see if I can find another. Just in case. All right, there's that. Now then, what about, would anybody use this is one of the new ones. They are a little on the stout side to me, but I'm used to them $40 and $50 sods, and sods are going up because they're putting this more exotic, doing this more fancier bone. That is that new honeycomb bone. That is called honeycomb bone. It is pretty. Stainless steel. Beautiful coloring. Guys, if anybody wants one, let it go at $60 tonight. $60 on a honeycomb bone heritage jig, sod junior, $60. They are a little higher, but it is what it is. I'm 60 and rolling. Be the bidder here. Oh, Miss Deborah, I got you. Hang tight, Miss Deborah. Got one coming up for you. All right. Knock that out of the park. I've got one more of them if somebody wants it at $60. I'll let it go at $60 too. I've got one more of the honeycomb if somebody wants it at 60. All right, Jeff, it's on. Let me grab it right quick. Yeah, hang on. I got you. Miss Deborah likes them tinies. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Jerome. Appreciate you a bunch. Y'all are awesome. awesome. All right, I think I'm caught up. Good deal. All right, look right here. Let's see if this is it. I think this is it. Sure, I got the. Careful. I am about 100%. I can't be for sure, but that's sure. It doesn't look like Coraline. I'd almost say that was mother of pearl, especially on this side in it. It's got that sheen. This is the Rough Rider Tiny. That's what you call it, tiny, mini razor. Can you see? Can you even see it up there? Ain't that a little old bitty thing? Hello, JP. Listen, I've got one, two, three, four, five, six of them. $10 a piece. $10. All right, Miss Deborah gets her one. 28, 27, James. All right. Got you one. All right, and then draw once. Two, and that'd be less. It's gonna be all of them. Two on JB. Okay. Them two. And Mr. Lynn, yours, and Dennis will get this last one. All right, that's all of them. Thank you. LP, DB. Hope I got everybody. Hope I didn't miss one. All right, this. And Lynn. Lord, I tell you what, JP, I don't know if that helps your rep or hurts it. I don't know. All right, I think I got everybody square. Thank y'all. All right, let's sell it. See if we can get rid of a case. Good case knife. Now, somebody needs, if you're in the razors and you need this one, here it is. This is the Amber Bone peach seed jig bone handle. That is a brand new one. It's got my fingerprints on it. We'll get rid of that in a heartbeat just like that fast. That is a pretty thing. That's a good color in that, ain't it? That is some good color. Guys, we'd let it go at $65, $65 on a razor. Amber Bone Peach Seed Jig razor. There it is, $65. That'd be a bargain if anybody want to take off on it. There we go. Now we're rolling. $65 to wrong, be the better. Unopposed. Bargain right there. That was a bargain. For sure. All right. Let's do something crazy. How about please? Right. Bring it down. I just ain't seeing it. Oh yeah, dude. There it is. Let's change gears just a second. Here's somebody, a dandy. You like an everyday carry? This is the Almar Kershaw. When I say it fires like a rocket, it fires like a rocket. Finger grooves, micarta. That thing there is, I'm talking about touch the button. It's a little flipper right here. It's faster than the eye, human eye. It's Kershaw Speed Safe. Kershaw Speed Safe. That is a sweet piece. That thing's about $149, but if somebody has started at $60, it'll leave here. $60 on the Kershaw. Left of the bench made, the brown and black. Left of the bench made, brown and black. Left. Over here, maybe. Back in there. Look at that. Nobody on a good Kershaw? I want y'all to look how easy this and how quick it is. Almar Designs, 8CR13 MMOV. There's the Kershaw design. Tell you what, that there is a sweet piece. Lita Kershaw, that is something. That is slick as slick. I don't guess I've ever, and it feels right. It just feels right. Oh, I got to be it. I know how to be it. I got 65. Be the bidder. I think I said 60. We'll hold it at 60 and go. Maybe I said 65. I meant 60. We'll see what it does. Be the bidder if you want a dandy. I think he was asking. Who was asking? Anthony, you asking about what's right? This knife right here? Okay. We'll look at it. Is Melvin Page in the building? Okay. I can't look at that knife until Melvin Page is in the building. Mr. Morgan, you got a sweetheart. I'm going to let you do it at $60. That's where I needed to be on it. It is a sweetheart of a piece, so man. I had two of them. I sold the other one to a law enforcement officer out of Columbus. All your warranty paperwork, everything will be in the box with it. Good. That's a dandy. Thank you, Mr. Morgan. That's a sweetheart of a piece. Oh, there you are. That was number. All right. This one right here. Probably going to have a couple of players on it. Because there's a lot going on with this thing. First off, it's New Grind Blades. Second off, it's John Wayne. And that's not laser, that is embellished. Got the Duke signature, got the old rifle there, got the John Wayne 1907 to 1979. This is a 1983 Worm Groove. Not only is it an 83 New Grind John Deere, but it is a Nick Maynard custom. It is a Nick Maynard custom. It is a one of a kind. There's your C08, 1984, not 83, 84. Amber Bone, Worm Groove Jig. Nick Maynard special. So when this one came out, they done a series. They were all yellow synthetic. He replaced that with the Amber Bone Worm Groove. Done all the work. So it is a Nick Maynard special. There's the Nick Maynard custom box for it. It is a 1984. It is one of a kind. And and it is I know it's a lot going on that knife, and it is a $200 start. $200 start on a John Wayne grind custom. 1984. I got Melvin at 2. That's 250 with Jerome. Be the bidder and go. That is a sweet piece right there. 260 with Mr. Melvin. 36 seconds. $275. Mr. Jerome takes it. Nick Maynard special. That is a sweet of a piece. I had to pay up to get it, but I could not turn it down when I saw it. I said, no, sir, got to have it. Got to have it. Oh, make sure it's got the COA and everything goes with it here. Rubber band job on it. Yeah, that's a honey. That, my friend, is a honey. Thanks, Melvin. Thanks, Jerome. And thanks, Mr. Anthony, for kicking us off there. Put a sticker on it. I've got a 35 up there, I think. Didn't I put a 35 on the table? I've got a 31 on the table and a 35 on the table. I don't have a 99 and a half on the table tonight. I've got a 31. I believe that's a 73. 62, 31 and a half. I don't believe she's ever been used. I think, or sharpened rather. I think it may have been lightly toted. It's got a little bit of pitting right there, as you can see in the camera. Nothing serious. I have not touched this knife. I hadn't done any work to it. It does have the long pull. It does have the 7 dots. 62, 31 and a half. She's clean on the backside. I have not tried to polish it or buff it or anything. That's exactly how she is in the raw. It could stand blowing out, looks like. Tell you what, I just love my camera when it's doing right. Good strong stamp. Not a crack. going to be upset if it is, but I think it is. Yeah, that's a crack. That's a crack as a crack as a crack. Almost looks like, let me put some light on that. Looks like somebody trying to repair it. That's as crack as crack can get. Oh, somebody put some fingernail polish on it to stabilize the crack. Why do they do that? I can't stand that. Popping that fingernail polish off, that does not do anything to a knife. You tell that was an old timer done that. Well, I hate to lose as much money as I'm fixing to lose on it, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. All right, it looks a lot better now. Pop that old fingernail polish off of it to stabilize that crack. But that crack ain't going nowhere. It ain't got nowhere else to go. But anyway, I tell you what I'll do. I'll put it up there. It's a 73 model. You see it just like I see it. I couldn't even see the crack till I put it in the camera. I'd tote that now. Good half stop. No wobble. Good snap. Guys, somebody will make me an offer on it, I'd listen. Somebody want to make an offer on a good old 35, 1973 model with a pin crack, I'd listen. I'd just listen. Nobody wants to make an offer on it. It may just go back over in the seat in the chest. You can live over there. It ain't hurting a thing. '73. It's gonna leave $100. Mr. Melvin, you on the board? We rolling. That'd be a finding at $100. That'll be a finding at $100. I believe he's gonna go unopposed. $115, Mr. Melvin. I believe he anticipated a snap. That was too timed perfect. 115. That is number 4. Must have anticipated that. That's a sweet piece. Sad, sad, sad. Here's what it is. Let her go. Quit looking at it, Jamie. Get it off the table. Put it on down the road and let somebody else play with it. That there won't hurt because it ain't going nowhere. That can't move. Right there will be a honey. You gonna clean it up or you gonna Toad it. What you gonna do with it? I'd leave it alone myself. I'd leave it alone. Yeah, that'd be a good toter. That'd be a good toter. All right, there was that one. What y'all want to play with tonight? Let's do another Rough Rider. Let's see. Hey, check out this little honey. Little white bone. Little small Stockman. It'd be like a 33 pattern case. I don't think I've had this knife before either. He had a lot of them I ain't never had. Little white bone, just a good old white bone, Rough Rider. It's got oil on it, but that is a good little white bone. That's a dandy. Little 3-blade Stockman, solid white bone. Be the bitter. That'd be a dandy. Rough Rider. 20 with Mr. Don. All right, look here. I've got about 10 of these. Don and Mr. Jerome, what if we done them at a $20 bill? $20 bill. All right, Mr. Jerome, I got you down for one. Mr. Don, I got you down for one. Anybody else want one at a $20 bill? All right, Mr. Greg, we'll get you one down too. There's you one right there. Thank you. I got another. If somebody else wants one, it's a $20 bill. We'll do another. Two more on drones. We got you covered. Be three on that. Anybody else? I've got about 4 of them left. And does have the fillet liners in it. Yeah, I caught just a fraction of that sure edge right there. It's all you could see on his light. And up. I hadn't even touched it. I just put it in the drawers. All I've done. I'm gonna do a little cleaning on it. I just barely beat you on that. All right, let's do another deal here. What about, I don't know what y'all want to look at. Look, let me sell this. And I'm probably going to regret it. Hang on, let me do something else, then I'll come back to that. Here is a Remington bullet knife, 1991. That's an R1178. Woo, that thing got some snap. Ain't that thing got some snap? There we go. Let me get the box. I got the box for it over here. Yeah. There's the box for it. We're running no reserve. Right. Okay. Yeah, you got a good point. Probably time. No reserve. Let's go. What do you give on it? Let's sell it. Remington, USA, 1991. Good looking knife. No reserve. I got 50 with William. Be the better. Here we go. Mm. $60 with Jeff. See you, Mr. Morgan. $60 with Jeff. 66. And he takes it at 66, William Warren. Thank you, William. Thank you, Morgan. Oh, Mr. Morgan, 70 come in mighty late. I'm so sorry, Mr. Morgan. But I'll have another than you'll like here in just a minute. Let's see, William, where is your ticket at? Is that your first one? I believe it is. See your name on nothing. I'll run this one. Kershaw. Ken Onion Design. I toted this for about 3 days. That is a Kershaw Speed Safe USA. Ken Onion Design. Toted it maybe 3 days. It wasn't. I know it wasn't a week. I just got too many to try to tote them all. That is a sweetheart of a knife, though. Just the perfect size. Kershaw. Kershaw USA. We'll run it no reserve on a good Kershaw knife. Kershaw USA, be the bidder. Ken Onion Design, toted by yours truly for 3 days. Maybe. I don't think I made it to 4 days. Wait till I show y'all what I'm toting tonight. I'm going to be taking orders for this. Anybody on the Kershaw? She looks as new. That may be one little spot of glue. Because the only thing I've ever done is clean out my fingernail and open the box. It ain't done no whittling or nothing like that. No reserve. Start it where you want it. Make yourself happy. Just no reserve. Start where you want it. Get you a bargain on it. I got 20. That's a bargain. I said get your bargain. You did. I got 20. Be the better. It's gonna sell. $30 with Morgan. You got it, Mr. Morgan. That's yours. And you got a bargain too. $30. Thank you, sir. Dandy. All right. We'll look at this piece. Well, I don't know. Oh, there was a piece I was supposed to be running right here. This is the prettiest, and this is just out. This is the Avalon Baby Doc. And it's as pretty on one side as it is the other. Like I said earlier, when we first, I showed this right out. Golly, I don't know if it's prettier on that side. That is true Avalon. That is not Coraline. Mm, mm, mm. That is, I'm not going to put it on that magnet. That Avalon just too precious. 150 start on Avalon Baby Doc. 150. If anybody's interested, we'll let it look at it one more time before I put her up. 150 on the Avalon Doc. Man, that thing's pretty. That thing is absolutely gorgeous. Avalon Baby Doc. 150. Just out June the 20th. So it's not even a month out yet. And they're already out of stock. Man, that thing's gorgeous. Be the better we go. She will sell. $155. $205 to win it. It was a honey. It was a honey. Thank you, both of you, gentlemen. That was a sweetheart. Oh, that'd be a sweet piece for his birthday. Mine's coming up. If you want to get me something like that. Has he made it in from work yet? All right, somebody won't say bad boy. Here it is. This is just like your back pocket, made by Remington. Even has the lanyard hole. Silver bullet. This is a USA Remington. It is a 1989. 1989. 1989 Remington. We're going to call it a back pocket just because I can't think of nothing better to call it. I'm sure it's got an official name. We'll go over and look and see because I do have a box for it. That is a bad little boy right there. Silver bullet knife, 1989. That is a humdinger of a piece, too. A humdinger of a piece. Just got a number on it. Let's see what it says. Do have the box. Made in the USA Remington back pocket with the lanyard hole. Stay with it. Do it like that. Oh, guys, we need to. We'll run it. Run it. Just run it. Just run it. Oh, you way too low on that. Way low on that, William. We need to be about double that one on that. Got 100 with Jerome. That is a sweet one right there, boys and girls. That is a sweet one. $125, Jeff. $150. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Right, got that done. We got, is that a, no, no toe. So is that the real Jerome Bradford in the building now? What would you think might be a toe laying there? This big old honk. That is an A.G. Russell. That is an A.G. Russell. 2007 Rogers, Arkansas Stag. That is a humdinger of a piece. Got the equestrian hoof cleaning out hook, or just a, hey, come here, if you wanted it to be. A.G. Russell, made in the USA, Rogers, Arkansas. Big old hunk of stag on it, big old fat. Look at the hips on Fluffy, as old Brad would say. That is a dandy right there, boys and girls. Anybody wanted to play on it, just let me know. We can play with it if anybody's curious. Boy, she cleans up slick for a Saturday night. I mean, cleans up slick for a Saturday night. Kitty out, Jerome in. Honey of a piece right there. Anybody need? Have I about got everybody filled up on Anybody need a buffalo horn large folding hunter? Buffalo horn large folding hunter, 125 would start it. If anybody wants a large folding hunter, I don't know if I may have everybody filled up with them now. Everybody may have got them one. 125 would start a large buffalo. I got a bid. Okay, we go. I didn't know if I had everybody that wanted one filled up yet or not. There we go. Y'all see the clock. There we go. 125, 130. $140. Bargain City. Had I known that was Miss Kitty earlier, it would have been a Rough Rider show. She got her some good ones, and she shared. She did share. All right, back over. All right, let's run one. Let's run one that I think she may already have. I don't know which one she's got, but this is a cutie. Big old box. Look at this big old box with a little miniature Bowie knife in it. Little miniature Bowie knife. Old Texas Bowie miniature. Ain't it cute? Got bone handle. It does have a bone handle. I'll get you. I'll get you. That is just cute as a button. He probably won't stay up there. Listen, I've got 7 of them. I've got 7 of them, and I'll sell them at $25 a piece. I've got 7 of them, and I'll sell them at $25 a piece. If you want one, just holler. All right. JB gets 2. Anybody else want one? Mr. Lynn, you want one? And Miss Deborah? All right, put an LP there. Put a DJ there. Did I get everybody? Jeff Hedrick. Oh, I didn't see Jeff. All right, Jeff, JH on that one. You got it? Thank you. Did I get everybody? Don't let me miss somebody. I got 2 for Jerome, 1 for Deborah, 1 for Lynn, 1 for Jeff. And I've got 1 left. Who wanted 2? I got 2 for Jeff. Okay, so that's all of them. Thank you, Glenn. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Hang on, y'all. Almost done. What's down front on the right now? Okay, and right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. A Hollinger Fremont 1879 to 1940. This one here, it was made either in the teens or the 20s. Hollinger, look that bad boy up and what these bring. It is a user, but it is a good user. Good metal. Hollinger Fremont. Locks up tight, no wobble. Half stop's great. Snaps great. Half stop's great on the secondary. Locks up tight, no wobble. Just a good old knife. I love the badge. Love the badge. Love the badge. No chips, no cracks. As found raw condition. I've had this one quite a while. But I was a jack freak here for a while and was buying every jack, especially if they were older than 1950. I was buying them. But this is going to be teens to early 20s, long pull on the main. Just a sweet, sweet piece. Sweet, sweet piece. $80 would start it. $80 would start it. Looking for something a little older. Oh, okay. All right. Oh, okay. All right. We'll see what we can do. What do you say there, William Case? What are you doing? At 85, Mr. Tom Eskridge on that one. 85, Mr. Tom Eskridge. Bargain. Bargain. Mm. Oh, there they are. Do it all in. That'd been a good spot for some big insurance. Thank you, Mr. Tom. Thank you, Melvin. Where you at, Tom? There you go. All right. Don't see if you're looking for something older. This is not Pakistan. This here is actually turn of the century. This will be right around 1900 to 1910, and it looks like it was made last year. Clear cut George Worthington Knife Company. Clear cut George Worthington. That is a sweetie right there. They did take $100 bill on that one. That's right around the turn of the century, 1900 to 1910. Sweetie. Oh man, Jerome. Okay, I'll be on the lookout. Okay, I'll be on the lookout. All right, let's see if we can't clear the board. Let's go over here. What about another John Wayne piece? What about another John Wayne piece? Here's a good looking old John Wayne. Officially licensed product. John Wayne Navy Blue Bone Smooth Trapper. Navy Blue Bone. John Wayne. John Wayne Trapper. Some pretty blue bone, isn't it? What do you got on there? John Wayne brand. Even look at that. Even got the pinstripe bolsters on it. Look at that. Woo! John Wayne, $85. If anybody's interested, $85 on the John Wayne. Be the bidder. Oh, unopposed. You got it, Mr. Rome. Thank you so much. Maybe I should start saying thank you, Miss Kitty, since I was calling Kitty Jerome. Good boy. Two. All right, let's look at one. I've been wanting to look at this all night. I know Melvin, you still in the room? Oh, Lee, that thing pretty. That's the first time it's had a rag on it. Golly. I'm tempted, guys, because this is right up my alley right here. Mmm. Golly, boom. First off, let's just admire the bolsters. Almost looks like some Hank Williams Jr. would design, don't it? Them bolsters. Second cut stag. Woo! Look at that. You plant corn in that thing on a second cut stag. That'd be enough right there. That'd be enough right there. But that ain't all. Guys, that is a 1983 new grind numbered piece, second cut series, number 175, 1983 new grind canoe. I'm tempted. That is one spectacular piece. Got just a little bit of blade rub right there. But guys, 225, second cut stag, 1983 new grind canoe, scroll bolsters. I don't know. Yeah, if it had file work on it, it'd be the creme de la creme. 225. Ought to be more than that. We can look at it for just a second. It ain't gonna hurt my feelings none to hang on to this. That right there is a honey. Ain't gonna hurt my feelings a lick, I promise. We'll look at it just about one more round. Tell you where that was going. I guess it's going back on the block. I was going to put that in the box. That one was fixing to go to the chest. All right, guys and gals, take off. $225. That one's coming your way. Enjoy. I would like to hold reserve. If you ever decide to just don't let it leave the family. If it ever goes to leave the family, let me know. Hmm. All right, let's run a couple of these right quick. Anybody need a good rust lock antique? Rogers antique bone Rogers corn cob jig rust lock. Guys, $65, and that may be the cheapest rust lock I'm gonna run ever. $65 on a brand new rust lock. If you want it, be the bidder. $65 on a brand new antique bone Rogers corn cob jig rust lock. That is a cutie right there. $65. There's you a money maker if you want to if you're in resale. That there will bring it. 65 on a rust lock. Anybody want to take off? Be the bidder and go. No rust lock folks tonight. No rust lock folks tonight. Mr. Tom said he'd give it a whirl. What you got in that butterfly box? Butterfly. It's not one of your. It's not your flavor, William. It's just a knife. I mean, it's the closest I've ever seen, but it's not your. It's not up to your standard. William knows. I'll tell him if it is or it ain't. I'm supposed to be getting in some dandies. I got the hookup now. What? Goodness gracious. Supposedly, I'm fixing to start getting the I'm supposedly fixing to start getting the salesman samples. You know, after they tote them for a year and show them, buy them right. So they're not used. They just been in a briefcase for a year. So it'll be last year's models. You can buy them right. All right, let's do yeah, he loves these for sure. What was that other 941? Yeah, this one right here. This is a cute little booger called Black Cherry Bone. We had Strawberry Bone. This is Black Cherry Bone. Check this out. Black Cherry Bone. It's like a crooked baby butterbean or something. Is that not just darling? Got pinched, fluted bolsters. Got black cherry bone on the blade. Got the long eyelash pulls on both blades. It's like a crooked canoe or a crooked butterbean. So you can got blade relief on it. They done a lot of detail on this little thing. Got blade relief on both blades. That right there is a humdinger. Look here. Let me see what I can do here. I've got 12 of them. I got 12 of these. I can do that one at $15 tonight. $15 tonight if you want one. $15 tonight. I got a deal on them, and I'm passing the buck. I could take that $40 bid, but I'm not. That ain't me. So if you want it, holler. All right, DJ wants one. JB wants one. DC wants one. I better put DB on one. $15. William Warren wants one. James Colburn wants one. That's 1715, just so I got a record. I think it's 1715. Anybody else want one? Two, three, four, five, six of them. I've got 6 of them left. $15. Rough Rider Black Cherry Bone. What do he call it? A sow belly lockback. Oh, it is. One of the blades does lock back. Well, I'll be dog. That's a neat little feature. This one doesn't, but the main does lock. That's a lot of stuff going on a little knife, isn't it? It's a lot of stuff. Pinched, fluted, bolsters, blade relief, long pull, eyelash, lock black, bent. Somebody was bored. And it's cute. A lot going on. Everybody got one of them. Wanted one. All right, give me just a second, and I'll put something up here and let y'all be drooling for a minute. We'll let y'all be looking at that for just a second while I get these labeled up. Okay, thank you. Oh, man. You talk about a honey of a honey. This is a honey of a honey. It is a 1977. Have y'all ever seen a 1977 that had, I mean, so clean on the liners and in it, it almost looked like it was polished. But look at the color on that thing. Somebody done, I don't know why somebody wrote on that thing. That is a beautiful piece. Is it not? Right, knocks the value down. They wrote it stout too, huh? That's a honey. 250 if anybody's interested. 250 if anybody's interested. 1977, 63047, flesh only, $250, and that ain't gonna hurt my feelings a bit. It can stay right there, I promise you. It'll probably go in the drawer. That's probably about as good an example of one as I've seen. That ain't gonna hurt my feelings, no. She'll go to somebody else's house. That there gets. That's the prettiest one. Draw might be yours. I'm gonna look at it one last time. Hmm. Thanks, sir. All right, it's wrapped up. All right, let's roll to the next one. What about? I ain't gonna. Oh, no wonder. This is the other one. Found it. Sounds good to me. I found a mate to your other knife, Tom. This is the one. This is the other one that was with it right here. I found it. It was hid. This one here. That is the. That goes. That is the. Come out of the same set as the one that you talked me out of that I've been asking you about. There's the other one. That one is not going to be for sale. I just found it. All right, move on. Here's somebody a dandy right here, boys and girls. Get you the good one. Here's a little mini trapper. Looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2003. Is that really a 2000? Yeah, 2003. My goodness, that's clean. 2003 Amberbone Peach Seed Jig Mini Trapper. There's your dandy, boys and girls. Get it going. Be the bidder. We'll let that thing ride out of here. Somebody started at $50. $50 bill on a good Amberbone Peach Seed Jig. $50 bill on a good mini trapper. Anybody? Nobody on a mini trapper. Wow. 3. Peanut. Somewhere I put. Somewhere I'm supposed to have 2 Delrins. I was kind of holding back for you. Let's give you a day or two. Oh, hey, Mr. Morgan, are you still on? Well, Mr. Morgan may have done went to bed on me. But I found that other Whittler if he wanted it for $90. That's what I let that other one go at, $90. I was gonna see if he wanted it for 90. He may have done went to bed on me. I thought I had another one. Somewhere I've got 2 Delrin peanuts, Kenny Holly. I just don't know right off the top of my head where I stuck them. Oop, I found them. Here they are. I found them. I got 2 here. You want them both at, would you give me $40 a piece? Take them both? They on. Thank you. me get the old bench made out right quick. Let me put these in a little old box here. Right quick. For Mr. Kenny. Where are we? Right there we are. Thank you, Kenny. Right, Kenny, I believe that's your first one tonight. Get you a card started. I say that was. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Oh, I bet. I imagine so. I love that. This is the last one. This is the last one. This is the Grizzly Creek. It's got the gut hook on it. It feels right. It looks right. It's smooth. It's not gritty. And it is the last one I've got. Got the bag with it. Everything's in there. Paperwork. 35 will start the clock. And is the only one I got. 35. If anybody's interested. Be the bidder. $40 with Jerome. 45 Anthony. You got it, Mr. Anthony. So y'all tell me, y'all answer this. Unless it was actually a bad cord that I had, which I don't understand. We've not had any glitches tonight. No glitches, no uh-ohs. Maybe on, but no glitches, no uh-ohs. Explain that. Why we can't get through 20 minutes on, I hear you, Kenny. 20 minutes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Fridays we come in here and don't have no trouble at all. I don't understand it. One feller did suggest that maybe it's the traffic. We really never get over 50 folks on Friday nights. I wish we would. If it was up to me, we'd go to Zoom on everything. I can get everybody taught on Zoom, boy, it's a different ball game. It's just a different world. So, like I was mentioning last night, as much better as YouTube is over Facebook, that's how much Zoom is better over YouTube. All right, I want to show y'all these. This is the latest. This is my latest carry. This is a Rough Rider. It's made like the Benchmade. It is silent. It is smooth as glass. I love the handles, the pocket clip. And here's what I love about this: is a brand new knife with the old RIDER on it. I don't know if this is something they've had and I just now discovered it. This is going to be my everyday toter now. This is my latest one. And I'm fixing to order some more of these. I'm going to take orders for them. This is the smoothest, slickest feeling knife I've ever had. And I've had zero tolerance. I've had real Spydercos. I've got a real Benchmade. Matter of fact, I took my real Benchmade and put in the Rough Rider box that this one came out of. If you like just an everyday, I love the clip blade on it. That is just a great blade. If you want one of these, let me know. They're going to run about $40. But they are slick as all get out. I love the little side lock on them. That's how you lock them, unlock them. Just a slick little knife. Let me know. You don't have to tell me tonight. I'll have some in about a week, and we'll look at them and we'll sell them. If I can do any better than 40, I will. But I think 40 is the price point on it. That's my toter now, and I love it. All right, let's sell a knife. What do y'all want to buy now? Would anybody be interested in? I ought to hold this, but let's just see what it does. I don't know if anybody would buy it. Boy Scouts of America, 2006. 2006 Boy Scouts of America 6318. That is not amber bone because look at the color. I'd almost say olive bone, but it did not come with a box. 6318. It's got the Boy Scout badge. Boy Scout on the main blade. See what he was asking for it, but I jewed him down. 125 if anybody's interested in it. 125 on the Boy Scouts of America. I'm not sure what that color bone is. If anybody on here knows, it's not amber bone. Definitely not amber bone. I'd almost say olive bone. That is one pretty knife. 125 if anybody wants it. If not, we'll slip her back. On the Boy Scouts of America, 2000 and what did I say it was? 6. Yep, 2006. We've looked at that. We've looked at that. We've looked at that. We did not look at that. If anybody was interested in this, this is a 35 and a half. Appaloosa. Should be a 1980. 10 dot. 1980 10 dot. She is clean as a pin. She is a true Appaloosa. A 62, 35 and a half. She is clean as a pin. 200 on that one if anybody wants it. $200. And she is clean, buddy. You can really see that Appaloosa in that bone. Whoo! Looks like something old Pale Rider was on. Old speckled horse. 200 on the 35 and a half if anybody wants to take off on it. That's one of my nicer pieces. Really like that one, but I let it go because I am thinning some of my jacks out. My goodness, it's a speckle. Here is an interesting piece. Check this out. So before Old Timer was Old Timer, before Schrade bought the Old Timer was owned by Ulster. Ulster USA, still using the same digits as Schrade when they bought them. That is a 10 OT, Old Timer Barlow. This one's going to have some date on it. That's got a Chiefs insignia in the bone. It is an old timer Barlow. She is as new, clean as a pin. Never been used, toted, carried, or sharpened. Clean, 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 clean. Old Timer Barlow. That one is that there is what you call a true collector's piece. That is pre-Schrade. Pre-Schrade. If somebody was interested in that one, I would let it go at $100. I'd let it go at $100. Anybody's interested in it? We've looked at that. Okay. Last few up here. Anybody need a Rosewood standard jig folding hunter on a Rosewood? $90. $90 on the Rosewood folding hunter. Anybody needs one? Hold that one till next week. This is I kept waiting on Jason to get on tonight, just in case. This is actually a hen and rooster. Hen and rooster, Germany. 1984 National Knife Collectors Association. Solids in Germany. That thing is, you can tell quality when you just pick it up and go to messing with this one. That is total quality. That is smooth as glass. 125 on this one if anybody's interested. It is a hen and rooster. It is a numbered piece. It is solids in Germany. It's clean in there as anybody would like. Jason's always asking about them hen and roosters, and I had one up front for him tonight, but he's must not have been able to make it in. Oh, let's see. I'll go through a few of these. Anything y'all want to look at, I'll open it up. Y'all, if y'all, you're welcome to ask questions. I may have what I've been hunting. Let's see if this is it. Oh, yep, this is it. Guys, I may have the knife of the night here. The green case. Oh, okay. Yeah. We can look at that. So this is make sure myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 1981. I think he is coming home tomorrow. I think that's what Miss Margaret said. He was coming home tomorrow. Hall Baker Special, 1981. Approved muskrat. It is the green bone, as they say. G right there, G muskrat, Hall Baker Special. He's clean. Just the smallest. I have to turn it just right. There you go. I put it. There's a little bit of carbon. And I've still got to clean this one up. It is not hardly ready. I think I can get that off. I'm going to try to get that off before I move it. Right there. See it right there? I think I can get that off before I move it. But it's always pretty to look at them. I like looking at them. This one's out of my personal. Yeah, Jerome, it's one I showed you the other day. This is out of my personal right here. I just like looking at them. It's not hardly ready, but it's got some pretty color in it, doesn't it? Some pretty color. Let's see, Mr. Melvin, what's the black one up front right? This one? This jack here? That's not the one we looked at up earlier? Yeah. This is going to be around turn of the century, 1910, 1900, 1910. It is a clear cut. George, this is a George Worthington, turn of the century. I mean, it is as slick a knife as you'll run across to be turn of the century. You know, about 100, 110 to 120 years old. This is a USA knife, turn of the century. One of the short-lived. It wasn't in business very long. Does have blade relief on it, which is unusual. Brass liners. And it'd be $100 bill on that one. Well, I think we'd already looked at this one. This is a Queen Mountain Man, Queen Steel USA. This is a true Mountain Man. Got the lanyard hole. It's a light user, very light user. I love how this camera, if it's got a scratch, this camera will show it. You can tell it's a very light user. That is a Mountain Man, Queen Mountain Man. 150 on it. 150 on it. We've looked at that. We've looked at everything on my table tonight. But I've been saving the best for last. Well, not last, but toward the end of the show. I had to make sure y'all were primed and lubed for this one. Guys, these right here, these are getting harder and harder to come by. This right here is a creme de la creme. She is a true Pakistan. True Pakistan. Look at that turquoise. Look at that ebony in that work in that thing. True Pakistan piece. Guys, and that's real brass. It's not magnetized. You can tell it. That, guys, you don't run across this every day. Genuine leather. Smells just like it's supposed to. That's a sweet piece right there, guys. Look at that. Guys, if anybody was interested, we'd let her rip at a $20 bill. $20 bill on Pakistan. If anybody's interested and can stand it. I got 20 and rolling. Be the bidder. Absolutely. $22, Don Coleman, 10 seconds. You'll never get it typed in fast enough. 25, Tom Eskridge. 25, Tom Eskridge. You talk about somebody, I didn't think he could get it typed in there quick enough. That and there went. I bet his fingers, I bet he caught a cramp. Probably gonna have to get a rub down on that. 58. Whew. All right, let's see what y'all want to do now. Thank you. I got some more new ones over here. If anybody wants to, I'll just show them, and if you want them, we'll do a couple of takes right quick. This is a pocket worn gray bone Crandall jig, medium Stockman, carbon steel. I do it at 65. If anybody wanted it, $65. First take on that one. If anybody needs it. I've got a little blue peanut, little blue peanut mutt, Blue Bone Rogers corncob jig, small Texas toothpick. I do it at 45 first take, 45 tonight. Anybody needs it? I've got a Patriotic Kieranite Smooth Baby Dock. $80 on it, first take. That is the Patriotic Kieranite Baby Dock, $80 on it. I have a Chestnut Bone Smooth Mini Copper Lock. Smooth Mini Copper Lock. 65 on it tonight. 65 on that one. Lynn, I think I do. Is there anyone in particular you need? I think I got a couple of pieces of gator jig. You want to play with those? I have the baby butterbean in the gator jig. The baby butterbean. Now you're stretching me. I have the Barlow in the gator jig. And I have the Seahorse Whittler in the gator jig. Any of them, anything you need or want me to run? Got those three in a gator jig. The baby butterbean, okay. We can start the baby butterbean at $70 on the baby butterbean. We can start it at $70. Anybody's interested in it? You in the box, just out, and it is one of the limited edition. They won't be around, but just for a little while. 70 will in. We go. Be the better. $70, $85. 85's your own. it's longer. 85, Jerome. That's yours, sir. Sheath with a rosewood hunter. Yes, it is, Mr. Billy. Yes, all of those. Well, if you see the big box, if they're not a regular thin box, yeah, they. But yeah, that's a fair question. Yes, 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 it is. Oh, yeah, he finna check in. Yeah, he gonna. Yeah, we can start that one off, Billy, if you want to. We can start that one off if you want it. Uh, and on the baby gator. Okay. What was we at on that one? $90. Yeah, we can go $90. Take off. $90. Got 90 and gone. Let's go. Be the bidder. Gonna blow y'all socks off. I had to deal with the man himself to get this one. This is special designed for me. You got it, sir. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna put it up there and let y'all be drooling. Hang tight while I get this sorted here. Pen. Billy, that's your first one, ain't it? On this round, I don't see nothing on your name. Okay. Thanks, sir. This one, I helped collab on this. This is actually made by S&D, son and dad. I know the owner of the company. They've been making knives for 90 years. These are made in Pakistan. I know the son of the company. That's the S, the son of this. I know this guy. He brought these in and delivered them to me Thursday. Here's the sheath, leather sheath. It is a magnet there, buddy. They done a great job on them. Full tang, all the way, full tang, resin handle, balanced, almost perfect. Good little knife. These are $30. If anybody wants one, $30. It does smell good. He says they have to import their leather. He says they do not use their own cows. They have to import their own. Have to import leather, and it already has to be finished. Not made, but has to be a finished product. It can't be a cow hide. In other words, $30 on those. If anybody wants one, those are pretty cool. I got a few of those. That may be the reason. That may be the reason. I don't know. But he was telling me all about it. At first, when he said it, I thought he said goat. But then I finally got it. He was saying cow. Anything anybody else wants to see right quick? I'd love to sell two more pieces. Two more pieces. Here's something. 2009 National Championship. The case is a little rough. This one came with a surprise. "2009 Alabama National Champion. It is a 2009. Not only did it is the knife, but it comes with, the guy had this in the box with it, a Trent Richardson Cleveland Browns card. I don't know anything about cards, don't know what that's worth, but it came with a knife, so you're getting it with a knife too. Trent Richardson. If anybody wants that, we'll start it at $125. Fixed blades, I'm kind of low on fixed blades, William. I've got a couple of pieces of buffalo and the Pakistan pieces I've got. About all I've got fixed. About all I've got. I don't have a honeycomb mini copper lock. Right now they're out of stock. I'm not sure they've even released them for distribution yet. All it says right now is out of stock, which means they could have already ran out or they've not even been released. 25 on that one if anybody's interested. You can get a fancy Costa cleaning rag with it. Yeah, it's real. Okay, I need to sell two more. What else can I sell? Two more. What else? Anything else y'all want to look at? this? Let's do another one of these. Let's do another one of these. Maybe somebody else might. Oh, look at this. Miss Deborah, you done went to bed? Good night. This may be dangerous. Hmm. You know, how in the world they do this, I don't know. Just wait. Just bear with me. This is tedious. Tedious. Ow. Bear with me. I'm almost out. Boy, it scared the floor out of me. I thought I was a guy. But I can get it. There it comes. I almost had it. One more time. Finally. Whew. Why so small? 4 blades. Come give out. That's got to be the littlest Congress in the world. That is a Rough Rider little bitty Congress. White in color. Don't ask me to do that again. I've got about 10 of them. If anybody wants them, $10 a piece. $10 a piece. Four blade Congress, little white bone handle, $10 a piece. Lynn said he'd take one of them. Deborah said she'd take one of them. Anybody else? $10. Rough Rider 4-blade Congress. That's 2 more 9s, so I sold it. Okay. 582 needs one. All right, Mr. Don, you got it. Anybody else? How much is a G? What did that say? G. I can't make that out. Ruffle? G Ruffle? G Ruffle. I'm lost right now. Russell. Oh, the AG Russell, 150. Yeah, 150 on it. Big Stag. Yeah. Made in Rogers, Arkansas. Well made. 2007. Big old stag. Anything else tonight? All right. I think that's the one you bought for me. Probably. If it was in, I don't think that would have fit in that road. It's possible. All right, let's give one away. First thing we'll give away is that little Smith & Wesson. That'll be for anybody watching, whether you bought something or not. Be the first number I see on my end, a little Smith & Wesson everyday carry. Give me a number between 30 and 70. 30 and 70. Anybody watching can guess. Give y'all a big spread that time, didn't I? Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Deborah Jones. Deborah Jones. You got it. All right, this will be for all the buyers tonight. All the buyers tonight. Number between 1 and 30. 1 and 30. All the buyers. I know we got a winner. I just got to go look and see who the first one was. All right, we got a winner. All right, let's see. Well, it would have been Miss Deborah. Deborah would have won both of them. But since she's already won, and I don't do two winners, I like to spread it out. The next 28 rolls down to Mr. Tommy Eskridge. Sure I'm saying that right? I am. Yep. Mr. Tommy Eskridge, congratulations. There you be your freebie. Hey guys and gals, we've had fun, or at least I did tonight. I hope y'all did too. Got plenty of stock left to sell next week. Thank y'all so much for playing with me tonight. Be watching for what I decide to do on Monday night. I don't know if I'll go back to that whatnot. I don't know that I'm cut out for whatnot. So We may do something. We may do the torture of Facebook. I don't know. We may do YouTube again. Anyhow. Hey, y'all have a great night. We appreciate you. Always close out with a word of prayer. Father God, we thank you for the day. Thank you for watching over and blessing us. We thank you for loving on us. Thank you for a great show. And thank you for letting us play with Pocket Night. I would just ask you to bless each one that's tuned in. Bless them going and coming. Watch over them. Bless their family. Bless those that's lost loved ones, Lord. You know the pain that they're going through, Lord. We ask you just to give us a good night's rest, a better day tomorrow. We ask it all in Jesus Christ's most holy and most precious name. Amen. Hey, if ain't nobody told you they loved you today, I love you. But Jesus loves you more. Y'all be good to one another. See y'all tomorrow or the next day.